Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is, I guess now, Father Hunter Ostapovich. I grew up here on the west side. It's very funny to be with all of you today, but I'm very honored and very happy to be. So, happy 4th of July. In our gospel today, as Father Mark was saying, we have a very famous passage. We have one that many of us probably cling to, one of us that we bring up in our own prayer lives, one that's very memorable, one that puts this image into our mind that is so uniquely of Jesus' time. A yoke, something that we might see as heavy, something that we might not use in our daily lives, but something that would have been really personable to the person who would have used it for their animals in the day. Yokes were customizable to the livestock that they were used for. They fit the ox or the horse or the cow or whatever it was to plow the field. It fit it perfectly. It was customizable. It was always unique to what it was being used for. A really unique image for us as we contemplate how Jesus works in our lives and how he wants to perpetually shape us in our own unique vocations and in our own unique realities as a Christian. But today is the 4th of July, so it would be wrong to not reflect on our country. So I would like to also give you another image that we should be really thinking about in this new era of our country, in this 250th anniversary of it. Our founding fathers, when they were founding cities along the East Coast, they were looking to them to be shining cities on a hill. And of course, maybe we've heard this about Jerusalem, maybe we've heard this about Rome, maybe we've heard this about maybe even Grand Rapids, that our cities here, when we've settled them or in a Christian sense, should be places that echo this heavenly Jerusalem. This one that is picturesque, one that I could see where our yokes are light, one that I can see where everyone is equal in God's eyes, just as we are now, but we see it clearer. I see a city that maybe shines with this metaphysical light or something that is very pleasing to me in this life right now. Picturesque. You see the heavenly Jerusalem all the time in sacred art. You see it maybe behind Christ on the cross, or maybe behind the Virgin Mary. It's all over art. So when you see it now, maybe you'll think a little bit about our own strive to find that city on the hill. When they founded Boston, they wanted it to be a place of welcome. They wanted it to be a place that took people in no matter what, to make their yokes easy, to make their burdens light, to build a new life. Is our country living up to that expectation still? Are we living up to that expectation still, even in our own community here? We don't live in Boston. We don't live in a tailed city like that, which is okay. But are we making the city on a hill here in our own town? Are we building our community, or are we destroying it? Are we kind to neighbor, or do we hate neighbor? We find so many ways to nitpick our lives and, to make ourselves better, and it just seems today's gospel is a good reminder to keep that up. We can remind ourselves constantly, we do believe in a God of second chances. We are not perfect. We are here around this altar because we know we're not perfect. We know that we need the Eucharist. We know that we need to be put towards that city on a shining hill so that we can become better people and live up to our baptismal promises of keeping God first.